Hey everyone, Canavan in Japan here with your Fall 2021 missions update of what God's doing here in Tsukuba, Japan. First, after arriving and getting settled in November 2020, I started a Japanese class. And I'm happy to say I finished that Japanese class and I am now not just a beginner in Japanese. This is important because the best way to communicate the gospel message to a people is in their heart language. Also, I've been ministering at the church through media ministry. In this time of pandemic and emergency situations, church online and digital ministry is more important than ever before. Throughout this last year, we launched new church online options and started doing targeted social media ads, focusing on the hope the gospel brings. Also, we've been able to record new ministry materials for Asia Pacific Missions, Asia Pacific Media, and Chi Alpha USA. And we're gearing up to film new evangelism and discipleship materials for both kids and adults. And this has all been made possible through churches giving generously to Asia Pacific Missions and through kids giving generously to Boys and Girls Missionary Challenge. So churches, thank you so much for giving to Asia Pacific Missions, and kids, thank you so much for giving generously to Boys and Girls Missionary Challenge. Further, thanks to Southern Missouri Youth Ministries giving to Speed the Light, I was able to purchase this vehicle, and this vehicle will give me the opportunity to bring more people with me to ministry events, and also transport tools and resources that will help with church planting. So thank you so very much, students, for giving to Speed the Light. And now we've officially purchased the building right next to the church. This is the future home of the Tsukuba Express Discipleship Station, our church planting training and resource center. God has miraculously provided all the funds necessary at just the right time to purchase this building, above and beyond what we thought was possible during a pandemic and a financial crisis. And He used you, our incredible partners, through your prayers and through your generosity. So thank you so much for partnering with us. My team leaders, Chris and Lindsay Carter, have officially arrived back in Japan, which is absolutely miraculous as well, because right now the borders are closed to Japan. Yet through a lot of little and big miracles, they've arrived safely. And finally, this year, we have 2 missionary units applying with Assemblies of God World Missions, Chelsea Puckett and David and Lauren Perdan. And next year, we have 2 short-term interns who are praying about coming for a lifetime. God is already starting to answer our prayers for 200 missionaries to Japan. Will you continue to pray with us for more missionaries? And will you consider coming on a short-term missions trip and pray about coming for a lifetime? Thank you so much for praying, and thank you so much for giving so generously. You are a big part of what God's doing here in Japan. We cannot do what we do without you, your prayers, and your generosity. It helps us in the goal of planting 20 churches and recruiting 200 missionaries, so thank you so very much. You can learn more about what God's doing here in Tsukuba, Japan at CanavaninJapan.com and on my social media at Canavan in Japan. Arigatou gozaimasu!